but he was into the revolutionary thing. But a lot of black men after Malcolm, Martin got killed, the 70s was a time of getting high and partying, which was the precursor to crack of the 80s.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of our fathers got caught up in that because they were depressed, and like you talked about the struggle just a second ago, and the black man struggle of figuring out your place in this world where sometimes just a regular job doesn't make you proud.
Right, absolutely.
So they start hustling.
Long story short, I really wanted to write this book to let people know that I'm just like you. I go through struggles, I go through pain, I go through ups and downs. Even though I've had a great career and things have gone great for me, things have gone bad for me too. But the one thing that I keep doing is I keep my feet moving. I keep, I keep
what does
pushing.
that mean?
I keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna never quit. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me. I'm gonna keep hustling. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing to be successful.
But is that phone calls? Is that meetings? What is that? What is that for you?
It entails a lot of things. Creativity, phone calls, meetings, setting up new opportunities for myself, reinventing myself right now as a different, artist from what I was when I first came out.
Because some people just moving their feet down 125th back and forth. They just on Queens Boulevard walking back and forth.
Well, I'm getting things done, Daddy.
But that's not. I just wanted to clarify that that's not what you're saying. Moving. It was
when I mean keep your feet moving, I mean keep active, keep busy, keep your dreams and hopes alive, and keep working towards them. And it's like anything else, man. It's hard to be the man that won't quit. You understand? So I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
You in this book, you say that you and your team beat 50 Cent
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
And this is the first I'm ever hearing about this.
No. I've said this plenty of times. Nobody was listening. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what happens. When one side, it was publicly, and I'm not speaking on either side, publicly, it was a dominant victory for 50. That's the public perception.
That's the public perception.
So, if you were saying something else, they
weren't listening.
You were being shouted down.
Or nobody believed you.
Right.
Because
I remember, I remember a moment of bringing paperwork up to Hot 97.
Oh, that's right.
That had 50's name.
Yes, I remember that.
What's the other dude's name in the group? Yayo. Yayo's name, I think his name was Juan Bernard, his real name. I don't know. But anyway, I had actual factual documents of them having a restraining order against us. And people said, oh man, he doctored that, man. He made that up in the lab, man.
So in this
I don't
book,
got time for shit like that.
In this book, you say that you and your crew beat up 50 Cent in Atlanta. How does the story go?
Absolutely.
Or actually, Laura, you have it, don't you?
You have a piece.
But you don't got to read it. I give it to you. I give it to you, baby.
All right.
We like Laura's voice. Sometimes
I give it to you.
No,
So what happened was, I see him in Atlanta. You understand? A mutual friend of ours named Chaz. He sees me.
Black Hand Chaz.
Queen. Uncle Chaz. Yes. He sees me outside of the hotel before 50 rolled up. And he's like, yo, Ja, 50 just want to talk to you about the whole situation that's going on. Will you talk to him? I was like, Chaz, I ain't got no problem talking to homeboy. You know what I'm saying? When I see him, we'll talk. So he pulls up a little bit later. Now, I got like a little bat. You know what I'm saying? That's, around my neck or whatever. I'm holding the bat like this.
But why? Why did you have that bat?
You know how it was back in the days. You performed with little stupid shit like that. Gloves, bats, all types of silly shit.
You was on your naughty by nature.
Yeah, I was on my naughty. I was on my naughty at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I had a little bat and some gloves, and that was whatever. So I see him. He pulls up. So we get to talking, and the talk got heated because I got mad and I started screaming at him and telling him that, he was a bitch and this, that, and the third. And so he swings at me. You know what I'm saying? He caught me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I dipped it and then hit him with the bat. Boom! So now we start tussling. We tussling. Now my niggas is there. He got a few niggas with him there. Me and my niggas proceed to whoop his ass while his niggas did nothing. They sat back and watched the whole shit. Now Chaz and my nigga BJ's there. They break the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So they breaks it up. I'm letting the nigga know, listen, it is what it is. He's like, it is what it is. We had to fight, whatever. I'm like, don't come to the show tonight, nigga, because it's gonna be a real problem for you. You come to that show tonight. So that was that incident. He doesn't come to the show that night. I go to the show, do the show. Come back to New York. I hear he's talking all types of shit. Yo, I knocked him out, took his chain, this, that, and the thing. Like, he's talking crazy. But people believe everything he says. Now, I'm gonna give y'all the reason why people believe 50. He's buff, he's got his intimidating little snarl. He comes up here and you know, he's looking around, he's acting tough and shit. And people fall for this snake. You know what I'm saying? People fall for it. But really, he's not that dude. He's not that dude. You understand what I'm saying? But people don't realize that because of his demeanor.
But now that you putting this back in the book, right? And you sitting here talking right now.
I'm just talking actual factual.
Does this escalate again now? Like, because the way you talking, I'm seeing he gonna watch this, he gonna feel some type of way.
He can feel any type of way he wants to. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's what happened in the past. What's done is done. It is what it is. But now here's the interesting thing.
Okay.
See, now I say all of these things and people are like, hey man, y'all fronting, man, this, that. All right, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Here's the interesting thing. So I'm watching Big Boys morning show. I can say Big Boys.
Yeah, that's
Big Boys all good.
That's
family. That's family.
You
can say anybody you want. Man.
I'm watching Big Boys morning show the other day. 50's on there. So he's talking about the incident. So what does he get to start saying? You know, what people don't understand is, you know, I'm the victim. They don't see the slap before the shot and all this other crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching and I'm interested now. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Where's he going with this? His next line after that was, you know, I wasn't born with a shot in my face with a dimple. Nigga, what are you saying? What are you insinuating? Now you're insinuating that you're the victim.
Well, he was shot 9 times.
All right, this is what I'm saying. So now when I say in the book that he insinuated to the feds and to the authorities that Murder Inc. and whoever had something to do with him being shot, people say Ja's crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I'm telling you what homeboy did.
So are you still frustrated by the situation?
I'm not frustrated. I don't give a fuck about it anymore. But
you do want the facts there.
No, I wrote a book about my life. I had to put the story.
You can't. That's not a Ja Rule book. If Ja Rule writes a book and doesn't include it, it's
exactly.
Not a book.
If I don't put this in the book, are y'all mad at me?
Yes.
No. But I'm also looking at your mannerisms too. And and do you think that you?
I'm just telling the story, Ebro.
You don't harbor nothing.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
But you seem very passionate about it.
Because I'm trying to get past it, and every time I get on and say adult things, he gets on and says childish shit. Which makes me seem like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like he was on y'all show, and we talking about the airplane incident, and he's like, yeah, you know, I was getting up, walking around, and make him nervous. Like, come on, man, are you serious, man?
Like you thought you guys were.
Now the reality of it is he might have been. I don't know. I was asleep on the flight. You know what I'm saying? So he might have been walking. I don't know.
So you remember seeing him?
Of course I seen him. As soon as he got on the plane, he sees me. I see him. He says, hey, what's up? I was like, all right, what up? And that was it. He went and sat in his seat.
You took a nap.
Pulled out his laptop, was doing shit on his laptop, him and his man.
Because nobody's starting shit on a plane. Nobody wants that problem.
Who's even really thinking about it, though? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you had a problem with me, if that was your issue, oh, you know, I ain't want to do nothing while we was on the plane. That's a federal crime, and that's a federal case. And all right, we get off the plane. We go outside, you know what I'm saying? We go by baggage claim, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if there's a problem, nigga, we can just outside to this building. You understand what I'm saying?
But is there a problem?
No, this is what I'm trying to say.
That's
the point I'm making. But
it's all in the past.
But he gets on and tries to, you understand what I'm saying? Make his little schnick.
Rosenberg,
keeping it going.
I want to flip it a different direction. Tell us something positive about 50 Cent. What's something that you admire about 50? We know some of the things that irritate
There's
you.
nothing that I admire about him.
Nothing.
His character, nothing. You know why?
Business acumen?
All right, yeah, he's good at what he does business-wise. I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? I give him his first album was a good album. I give him that.
His music.
I give him that. Everything after that was going downhill.
That G-Unit album, stop, John.
It was all right.
There was some G-Unit joints.
It was all right. It was all right.
Stop your shit.
It was all right,
there was
bro.
some heat in there,
it
man.
was all right,
yo,
bro.
Did I ever tell y'all the story? Yo, when John,
right.
remember we was at the pool party in Miami and Jabba was on the set? You remember that day? We was out there with Fat Joe. And I was standing by the turntables and we was playing 50 Cent records. John came over to the table, was like, yo, what the fuck is up?
Stop it, Ebro. He threw on a 50 Cent diss record.
But I was like, my nigga,
there's a difference. There's a difference.
I was like, yo, Ja, don't do that, man.
There's
we here having a good time.
Was it a diss record? Was it a diss record?
I don't remember, but
yes, it was,
Ebro.
But there's a difference.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't even think we knew you was there.
But here's what I'm saying. No, he knew. He knew because when I was walking through the crowd, you know what I'm saying, people was showing me love. Oh, what up, woo. And then all of a sudden comes on a 50 Cent diss record. So now let me tell you how I take that.
So you thought that was planned? You thought we planned to throw that record on?
No. I'm gonna tell you how I take that. Right. If you see me in the building and you throwing a 50 Cent record, no problem. Who cares? He's got hot records out there. You're gonna play him, of course. Cool. If you throwing a 50 Cent diss record,
you trying to start some shit.
You trying to disrespect me, B.
Look, you 100. I'm not.
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't remember what record it was, but
I
at the time I don't remember what record it was, but I was like, man, we playing the hot 50 Cent joints, man.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But if you play a diss record, I'm gonna take that as okay, homeboy. You think it's like that, so I'm gonna show you it's not like that, my nigga.
No. Hey, yo, and I was like, hey, wait, we cool. It was girls in bikinis. We having a great time.
That's what I was saying. I'm having a good time at the party. We're having a good time, and then whatever. But what I'm saying is, we all got goons. You know what I'm saying? You got goons, I got goons. Everybody got goons, man. Everybody got guns, man. We all got guns. We all got goons. Yeah. It's you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to know that and to say that.
Right.
You understand? But for people to look at this situation like like I was the sucker in this situation, it's just not so. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And in the book, Unruly, on shelves right now. Y'all can get it yourself.
Y'all can get it yourself. But there's other things in the book that is great stories.
Does it start from the
beginning?
I
talk about Superhead being a prostitute. I was just going to say that. You know what I'm saying? We have good stories in the book.
Now, did you know Superhead when she was when Kool G Rap and her was together? Did you know?
No.
You don't know her back that far.
No, I don't know that far.
Yeah, because
I met her when she was in L.A.
Because a lot of people don't know G-Rap put her in the game.
And keep in mind, Ja Rule is from Queens, and the last thing he's ever gonna do is say something that in any way would refer to disrespect at Kool G.
No, I haven't.
Now Kool G Rap's my dog.
Yeah,
I love Kool G. That's my dog.
So you didn't know until then. Did you receive Superhead from Superhead?
Of course.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course not, Ebro.
Of course not.
You stop it right now.
Of course not, Ebro.
You alligator souffle that pussy. You better stop lying to me, my nigga.
Yo, stop it, Ebro.
You stop lying, my nigga.
Don't put that on me, man. Don't put that on me.
Mad niggas ran through them drawers, my nigga.
I wasn't one of them.
But didn't she admit that in the book?
I wasn't one.
Didn't she admit that in her book?
She said a lot of things in her book.
She said a lot of shit. She fucked
she
everybody according to her.
She put a lot of shit in her book.
Okay, but let's jump ahead. Let's go back to Queens.
All right.
Slow Bucks 50 Cent.
Slow Bucks 50 Cent.
Are you aware of that scenario? I know you still have family there, people there. I'm sure you've heard the talk.
Of course I've heard all the talk. Of course I've heard it all.
You have a relationship with Slow?
I don't know Slow like that, but I Soup is my man, the dude that's behind it. That's my homie. That's my family.
So you don't have any opinion on what transpired at Summer Jam?
I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's one of those situations where, it's an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But, it's funny because I'm not at all condoning anything that 50 does. You know what I'm saying? Because me and him don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand his plight with Slow, with the whole, his son.
Yes.
Putting his son on Instagram or whatever. Right. So I understand that. You don't play with the kids. When we get down to the kids, it becomes a different issue. You know what I'm saying? But shit happens, man. It's hip hop.
That's real. That was the realest thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit happens. It's hip hop.
It's hip hop.
I just, Slow has a great movement, and I think he's been positive. And I always try to.
I like Slow.
Yeah,
I like Slow.
I try to coach cats. This Summer Jam is a different level of stage, right?
Yeah. And
if you ain't got no business, like you don't have a song and you're not performing or it's not your time, don't just go up there hanging out anyway. And I talked to Slow about that, and we have a great relationship. So hopefully things.
That ain't none of my business. I'm gonna sip this tea though.
Exactly, he's just sipping the tea.
I'm sipping tea. Yeah, I'm gonna sip this tea though. two more sugars, please.
It seems like we're moving past that issue though. It seems like it's going away.
No, it does. It does feel like it's moving away. Unruly, Ja Rule's book. Any movies coming out, my G? What you working? Because every time I reach out to y'all, Ja's in Pittsburgh with Adrian Balan filming a movie.
Nah, I got a lot of things I'm doing right now. I got a a movie franchise that I'm working on right now with, you know, my family over there at Flavor Unit. And
Shakim, what up, man?
Big Shy, what up, baby? Queen, what's up? You know, so we working putting that together. That's gonna be real crazy. Coming probably next year sometime.
Would you, Ja? You were influenced by Tupac. I think we
love Tupac.
We know you love Tupac. Would you have any interest, and would you see the Tupac Broadway show?
Holla if you hear me.
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to go check it out, but I think I might not like it. But then people said it was really good.
Say why?
Because, you know, it's like I'm a hip hop enthusiast. You know, I've had my chance to meet Pac. I know a lot of people that know Pac, and a lot of friends of mine were good friends with Pac. You know, like, you know, Nichols and Stretch and Madge, God bless the dead. You know, so I know a lot about Tupac, and I know a lot about that whole energy that he had and everything. And I don't know if that play is gonna do his legacy properly.
You know the play is his mother's. This is his mother's thing,
It's
right?
produced
But
by
you know,
Finny.
but I could dig that. But you know, it's still, it has to be done hip hop. It has to have that.
I think what they've
that
done,
thing on it. You
what
know
they've
I'm
done,
saying?
and the way I understand, I haven't seen it. Laura Styles has seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
They took his music where the
Right.
play's not about him.
Right. It's like the Beatles' Love Show.
Yes, or Billy Joel's Moving Out.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can
So
do
you
that
want-
Tupac and make it authentic and make it.
So you
that
want to
thing.
see if it's a Tupac play, you want to see a Tupac play.
I want to see the grit. I want to see the grime. I want to see, you know, I want to see both sides. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you talk about Tupac, you know, you don't just want to see the Tupac that was
Happy.
the great knowledgeable Tupac that you know was trying to move a culture and a race in a different direction. You want to see the Hellraiser too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know if they're gonna paint that picture of him because he's not here, and you know his mother did it, and I don't know if she wants that picture of him to be painted that way, but that's who he was. You know what I'm saying? He was a great thinker. You know, one of the great thinkers of our culture, hip hop, and one of the great minds. And he also was a Hellraiser. So you know, I want to see both sides of that.
I do believe though that as hip hop, no matter how we feel about what the play might be, we should give it a chance because for them to have hip hop on Broadway
It's dope.
is a big step. And if we don't show up and support, they're not gonna do it no more.
No, I definitely want to go and check it out. And
Like they
see
just now
what's
doing
about.
Motown.
Motown was great.
Amazing.
Did you see Motown?
It's amazing.
Motown was the best play I seen.
Did you see?